Hey, you made it. I wasn't sure you'd come up. Well, actually, I kinda hoped you would. You always do, don't you? Show up when it matters. Here, sit. No, really sit right here next to me. I even brought a blanket. See? I'm getting better at this whole thinking ahead thing. I've been up here a while, just watching the sky change. It's crazy how fast it gets dark this time of year. 1 second, it's sunset, and then suddenly it's night. You ever feel like that happens with people too? Like, one moment you're just there, and then you're somewhere else entirely. I don't know. Maybe that's a weird thing to say. Anyway, look up. The stars are doing their best tonight. Well, the ones we can see, at least. They always seem brighter when you're not trying to find any particular one. Kinda like life, I guess. The good stuff just sneaks up on you. Like this moment. I thought about texting someone else tonight, but then I didn't, because honestly, you wouldn't have felt the same. No one else would have understood why I wanted to be up here. But you always get it. Do you remember the first time we did this? Not exactly like this, I mean, but that one time we ended up walking until like 2 a.m. We didn't even say much, just wandered and talked about absolutely nothing. But it stuck with me like a quiet bookmark. I think about that night more than I probably should. Sorry, I'm rambling. I do that when I'm nervous. And you always have that annoying habit of letting me. You just sit there and listen like it's the most natural thing in the world. Here, I brought tea. It's probably lukewarm by now, but still, I figured if we were gonna freeze up here, we might as well have something warm to hold on to. Also, I kind of like the idea of you holding something I made, even if it's just badly brewed peppermint. You feel that? That breeze? It's soft tonight. Like it knows we needed it to be. I love how the air feels up here, clean, open, honest. It's like the world stops pretending for a while. And for once, I don't feel like I have to, either. Not around you. We can talk if you want, or not. I don't really mind. Just promise you'll stay a little while. That's all I want tonight. No big moment, no deep conversation, just you and stars and quiet. You're quiet tonight, but it's the kind of quiet I don't mind. Like when music fades and the silence actually feels full, comfortable. I guess that's what I like most about this. You don't try to fill the space. You just let it breathe. Did you know they say stargazing used to be a form of navigation? People would literally use the stars to find their way home. I always thought that was kind of beautiful, like the universe leaving breadcrumbs. Makes you wonder if we're still doing that in our own way, just looking for something to guide us, something that doesn't flicker when we finally find it. Sometimes I think people are like stars. Some stay, some burn out, and some only show up when you need them most. You're kind of like that, you know? Not the burnout part, definitely not. You're more like one of those stubborn stars that refuses to disappear no matter how cloudy the night gets. Yeah, you've always been that for me. Anyway, don't get too flattered. I'm still not over the time you completely forgot my birthday. Twice in the same week. Explain that one, Mr. Time Traveler. Kidding. Mostly, I'm just glad we're here. Now, even if this wasn't exactly planned, maybe those are the best kinds of nights. The ones that just happen. Like this breeze, or the way your shoulder brushes mine every time you shift a little. I'm not moving though. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I claimed his spot, fair and square. You ever wonder what people see when they look at us? I mean, not in a weird way. Just like, do they see two friends or something else? Because sometimes I wonder that myself. What I see. Sorry, that came out heavier than I meant. Don't worry, no confessions tonight. Just thoughts. The kind you only say when you're sitting under the sky with someone who won't run away. You still sipping that tea? Wow, you really are committed. It must be completely cold by now. Should I be proud or worried? Can I ask something stupid? Promise not to laugh? Okay, here goes. If we were constellations, what do you think ours would look like? No, let me guess. You'd be something practical. A compass, maybe, or a mug, because obviously you're fueled entirely by caffeine. And me, I'd be, I don't know, something a little weird. Maybe a blanket or a cat falling off a windowsill. Definitely something slightly embarrassing. But you'd still point at it, wouldn't you? You'd find me up there and say, see? That one, that's her. Even if it didn't make sense, even if no one else saw it but you. I like that thought, even if it's just a silly one. You're sitting really close. Not that I mind, it's just you weren't this close earlier. Or maybe you were, and I just didn't notice until now. Our arms are almost touching. Not quite, but almost. Funny how almost can feel louder than anything else. It's like the space between us is holding its breath, waiting, like it knows something I don't. I keep thinking I should shift a little, just lean away, put some distance back, but I don't. I can't. I don't want to. It's warm here, in that strange way that only happens when someone's near, but not quite touching, like borrowed heat, or maybe shared. I used to be terrified of nights like this, quiet, still, too many thoughts, not enough distractions. Like my brain would turn into a projector and start playing all the things I never wanted to watch again. But somehow, tonight, it doesn't feel like that. Maybe because you're here, or maybe because you've always been the quiet I wasn't afraid of. I know I joke a lot. It's my thing. Deflect, distract, throw in a sarcastic comment, and move on. It's easier, cleaner, less risky. But sometimes, just sometimes, I wish I could say what I actually feel without needing to wrap it in 3 layers of humor and a dumb smile. Like now, because the truth is, being here with you, this close, under these stars, it's something I've wanted for longer than I'm ready to admit. I used to imagine it, bringing you up here, showing you this place. I tell myself it was just because the view was nice, or because you needed a break. But it was always more than that, even if I didn't want to name it. God, I sound ridiculous, like some teenager in a movie. Oh no, we're sitting under the stars. Our hands are almost touching, and I'm spiraling into a crisis of emotion. Ah, gross. I swear, if I roll my eyes any harder, they'll get stuck. But you just keep sitting there, so calm, like this is all totally normal, like you don't even notice that I'm over here losing my mind, because your knee brushed mine 2 minutes ago, and now my heart's writing a novel about it. I wish I could be that calm, like you, or at least pretend better, but my pretending only works if I don't look at you too long, and definitely not if you look back. You're not looking at me, are you? No good. Don't look. Seriously, if you do, I might just blurt out everything. And I don't think either of us is ready for that. Still, I can't help but wonder, if I lean just a little closer, would you pull away? Or would you stay right where you are? Would you notice? Would it mean anything? I think about that more than I should. Not just tonight, all the time, really. Like when we're walking side by side and your hand swings just a little too close. Or when you laugh at something I said and I feel this stupid, fluttery thing in my stomach like I'm 17 again. I keep waiting for it to go away, this feeling, but it never does. It just sits there, quiet, patient, kind of like you. Anyway, if I suddenly start talking about star patterns again, it's definitely not because I'm avoiding anything. Nope, definitely not that. Just pure scientific curiosity. Totally normal, totally cool. I'm glad you're here. That's all. Even if I never say anything else. Even if this moment stays exactly like this. Quiet, gentle, with our hands almost touching but never quite. I'll remember it. Every time I look at the stars. Do you ever wonder what it would feel like to just say everything out loud? I mean, really say it. Not hint, not dodge behind a joke, not throw out some vague, maybe that was a metaphor kind of line. Just speak. Sorry, I don't know why I'm asking. I don't know, tired, maybe, or maybe not tired enough. It's quiet again. I think I can hear your breathing, or maybe it's mine, echoing off the inside of my ribs like it's trying to break out. This silence, it's not empty. It's full of everything I've never said. You know, sometimes it feels like my heart is louder than anything else, like it's trying to translate itself into words, and I just won't let it, because if I do, if I open the door even a little, what happens if I can't close it again? Look at me. No, don't, not yet. I'm not sure I could handle that. Still, sometimes I wonder if you know, if you've always known, and maybe you're just pretending not to protect me, or protect yourself, or both. I think I'm talking too much again, or maybe not enough. It's hard to tell when everything feels like it's balanced on a thread. Can I ask you something? Just hypothetically, have you ever thought, what if someone close to you felt something more, like really more, and they tried to hide it, but it kept slipping through the cracks? A glance, a pause, a word held too long. Would you want to know, or would it ruin things? Because sometimes I think the worst part isn't being afraid of rejection. It's being afraid of changing something that's already beautiful, of breaking the quiet that holds everything together. You didn't answer. That's okay. You don't have to. I wasn't really expecting one. Maybe I just needed to hear myself ask it, to see how it sounded out in the open. Turns out, it sounds terrifying. Big surprise. Forget it. I'm rambling. Just tired nonsense. I shouldn't even. Never mind. You ever wonder if someone near you feels more? Seriously, who says that? God, I need to revoke my own ability to speak at night. Still, thanks for not making it weird. Even your silence feels like a kind of understanding. Or maybe I'm just projecting again. Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, we should probably head back soon. It's late, and I'm saying too much. Again? But one last thing. If hypothetically, of course, someone did feel more and didn't say it out loud, maybe it's because what they feel is so much, so real. They're afraid that saying it might make it less. Weird logic, I know, but hearts don't always make sense. Mine sure doesn't. Okay, let's just pretend none of this happened. I'll go back to my usual witty self. You keep being wonderfully unreadable. Deal? Cool. Thanks for existing and sitting next to me like this, even if you never knew what it meant. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. I mean it. No explanation. No reactions. Just stay. This moment doesn't need anything else. It's already full with the stars, the quiet, and you. Funny, isn't it? How silence can say more than words ever could. How just sitting here, side by side, feels louder than any confession. I used to think that if I didn't speak, if I didn't name what I felt, it would fade, but it didn't. It stayed like a quiet companion I never asked for, but never wanted to lose. Maybe some things are meant to live in the spaces between words, in the brush of an arm, in the shared blanket, in the way I lean just slightly toward you, without even thinking. You're warm, like always, and I wonder if you even realize how much comfort you bring just by being here, just by not leaving. Don't move. I'm serious, not even an inch. Because right now, this feels like the safest place in the world, and I'm not ready to let it go just yet. If this is all we ever have, this moment under these stars, with no answers, no labels, just us, then let it last. Let it echo quietly into forever. You don't have to love me back. You don't even have to know. But if I can stay beside you like this, even a little longer, then I'll be okay. I will. So, just stay here. Don't speak. Don't explain. Don't ruin the quiet. Let it be this, let it be enough. Right now, right here, with you. Always, even if you never know, even if I never say it again.